let's do a book haul. I have way too many books and I cannot guarantee that I've read every single one of them. Some of them are just because like I like the person who wrote them, poetry because I write my own poetry, etc, etc. And I've seen some people do their own book hauls. I also like watch this YouTuber who does her own book hauls, and I saw someone that I follow do their own book haul, so this is not my original idea. I will put their own videos right here. But let's get into the book haul. So the first, this is not in order, by the way. This is not in like from most loved to most disliked or like whatever, like first spot, etc, etc. But the first book I have, Demi Lovato. This is like a poetry book that they came out with like 10 years ago. Time is not real, but basically it's just like a book of poems that I guess have helped them throughout their journey, their like really painful journey. If you know, you know. It also has like a little shout out from Katie Couric and Spencer West, and also a Target gift card. I wonder if it has money on it. The second book, I don't think I even finished this book, but it's called Meme. I'm pretty sure this is like a murder mystery book. Or like, yeah. It's like a mystery book. It's about like, I think it's like based in high school, which is pretty interesting. I should probably read this. Third book is another poetry book. It's written by Halsey. It's a collection of poems that they have written. It also has like drawings, like, bitch, how talented can one person be? I'm a little jealous. This came out like 2 or 3 years ago, I want to say. Funny story. So I pre-ordered it, and then it was supposed to come like the day that it was released, but I saw that it was going to be pushed. So I literally made a beeline for Target. And I got a call from my mom, and she's like, there's a book here. Doing too much. The next book is a book that I did read and I really love. I want to like reread it just because like it was a really good book. It's called A Girl's Guide to... There's also a series. There's a sequel called Good Girl Bad Blood, which I should probably get. This is also like a murder mystery, and it's like about this girl who's like a podcast and trying to like figure out like some unaliving that happened in her town. It's really, really good. Next book is, I think is inspired by the Hotel Cecil that's here in LA. It's called Horror Hotel. I know that I read this, but I don't know if I finished it. I should finish it though. It's like about a bunch of people who like are vlogging their experience in like this creepy haunted LA hotel, and some shit goes down based on like Friday the 13th. Guess who's playing Jason? Next book is by Miss Madison Beer. This came out last year. It's like her autobiography, which I thought was interesting because she's like literally 20 years old, but she's been through a lot. I'm not knocking her down. I literally got to page 52, chapter 8, which is titled Inner Child. I have not read this since like last summer, so I think I am going to reread and just start from the beginning. But wow. From what I remember, homegirl has been through it. Next book, it's Let's Go Crazy. It's about Prince. I grew up listening to Prince and like watching Purple Rain. Like I can recite almost every line of Purple Rain. It's a little embarrassing. But I guess it's like a celebration of Purple Rain. I know I read this. Again, I don't know if I finished it. It also has like a little... It has an invite to a party from 2016. I definitely did not go to this party, but like kind of fun. It just has like interesting facts about like the movie and like probably the soundtrack too. Next book is called The Making of a Poem. Like I said, I write poetry, so this is just about like how to write a poem. Interesting enough, have not read this book. Pretty sure I've not read this fucking book. Next book, Rebecca Milk and Honey. I feel like everybody who's written anything has picked up this fucking book. Definitely have read this. If you know, you know. This also is a poetry book with illustrations in it. Again, how talented can one person be? And I really did enjoy like reading this. I think I have some poems that are inspired by the poetry in this book. So there's that. Next book, I'm a Horror Whore, a Halloween how-to. When I get a house and my shit is decked out, it's thanks to this book right here. Little pictures, of course, you know. Yeah, again, it just has like pictures that I'm definitely going to take inspiration by for when, again, I have my own house and can deck out my shit to the nines. Next book is another Ruby Kerr book. It's pretty sure it's a sequel to Milk and Honey, The Sun on Her Flowers. I definitely read this front to back. I don't know how many times, but I know I read it a lot of times. Again, it has like little illustrations. Again, I don't know if there's poems inspired by this book, but like I definitely can say like there's probably is. Probably is. I'm not gonna say no, I'm not gonna say yes. Next book, it's not really a book, but we got Mother in the building. This is from like, I forgot what the situation was, but it's from like, there was like a box that Ariana released with Ulta. It was like a Rem box. You get like the perfume and like different shit, and it came with this comic. Is this like a prized possession? Probably. Next book is another Prince book. This is called Inside the Music, and for some reason, like the price blocked it out. I got it for $5. We love a bargain. Basically, featuring new introduction and final chapter about Prince's legacy. Oh, the Inside the Music and the Mask. Triggering. Yeah, it's basically like an autobiography. Wow, it's like over 30 chapters. Interesting. I know I read this. I know I read this for sure. Next book. I also love Friends. I have watched Friends since I was like 6 or 7 years old, but this is like Guide to Adulting, but like Friends version. I'm pretty sure they have like that recipe. Oh my god, what is it called? The thing that Rachel made, and it was like fucking a hot ass mess. Yeah, it had, oh my god, it has like the recipe that Phoebe's grandmother was like the inventor of. Oh my god. You could write in it too. I haven't written in this, but I know I read it because trifle. It has a recipe to the trifle. Next book. This is like not another Demi Lovato book, but like it's by her mom. Basically it's her autobiography, and then the situations, talking about situations like with Demi and the rest of the family, and like getting into like the real tea. Like she's like, TMZ, I got it from here basically. I definitely did read this because I'm a big Demi Lovato stan, and I'm also nosy as fuck. It also has like photos of, her name is Diana. It has photos of her as a baby. Yeah, just little like situations and like how they moved, and you know, all the tragedy that's happened in her life and everybody else's life. I don't know why I got so quiet all of a sudden. Next book is a poetry book. It's by Caroline Kaufman. Sorry if I butchered that name. Just called, what's it called? Light Filters and Poems. I got this like 6 years ago, and I read this because this is when I was like really trying to like be a certified poetry writer, so I needed like as much inspiration as I can. This has like some illustrations, like basically like kind of like this one, talking about like depression and stuff. I like this book. I like this book. All right, we're down to the last two. So the first one is one that I started reading and I forgot to finish. One of my resolutions is to like actually read more and not be so chronically online, but it's called The X Talk. Basically it's about this girl who has a podcast, and she like fakes a relationship, but at some point it's not really faking. And the last book, ironically a poetry book, it's called Pillow Thoughts by Courtney Peppernell. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the last name, but I definitely did read this. I don't know when I got this, but it's in like sections, and basically like if and when I ever come up with a poetry book, this is what I would want to do too. So it's like if you're missing someone, and you know, if you're dreaming of someone. I don't remember. Oh, here we go. Table of Thoughts. So it has for dreaming with someone, if you are in love, if you are heartbroken, if you are lonely, if you are sad, if you are missing someone, if you need encouragement, if you are soul searching, if you need a reason to say. And then there's a section called These Are For You. So yeah, that's the end of this little haul. All my books, some poetry, some bio, some just really random, and I hope y'all enjoy this. Let's read together. Let's stop being chronically online. Okay, love you.